All righty. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Holiday Detroit 2025 live stream fundraiser. My name is Imani Jamal, and I'm here hosting this wonderful occasion with the great, the beautiful, the luxurious Lisa McCall. Say hi, Mama Lisa. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you? And what an amazing introduction.
Yeah, yes. So, just to let you all know, get straight to the point. Why we are here today, we are here to go ahead and fundraise for Holiday Detroit, the wonderful production that has been multiple years going on, and we're having another year on December 18th, 2025. But we're here to go ahead and fundraise for the Kickstarter. So, go ahead and talk to us a little bit about that Kickstarter program that you have for Holiday Detroit 2025.
So I'm doing this very huge Broadway style musical production that has a lot of movers and shakers in the show. And as you know, major projects, major musicals, film projects um, cost money. And
No, for sure.
Right.
And so, if you don't have a grant or a sponsor, I'm the type I step out on faith and I still, do what I have to do. But someone mentioned a Kickstarter to me. He was a film director and he told me he did very well and that might can offset some of the costs.
Mm,
And so, we are trying to reach our goal. We have to November 26th, the Kickstarter.
right.
We're trying to raise at minimum 5 grand, and we have a ways to go. So we're just looking for support.
Okay, well, I'm loving it, and so we're doing this live stream. I know that we have you here today. You're the one that's the producer. You're the
Mm-hmm.
one that's the director for it. But we also have other members of the crew here. So we're going to have different people coming in from the production to go ahead and talk because we want everyone to hear their voice too. We want
Yes.
everyone to share their experience, share why they're doing this, what the excitement is.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and go over and start at from the left, starting with you, Mike. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. Give us a little bit about what you're doing for Holiday Detroit, and then we'll go across the couch to the next person.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited. My name is Mike Lynch. I am the stage manager for this production and looking forward to it once again. We have had, when you say Broadway, that's what this is. It's just simply Broadway. There's no complete blackouts, there's no curtains up and down. We run Broadway. The singers, the dancers, the entertainers, they all are A1. They bring their A game. And I'm telling you, another excellent point is that it's family orientated. You can bring your entire family and kickstart your holiday.
Okay. All right. And then we're moving on to the next one. Go ahead and pass that mic to her. So go ahead and say your name, introduce yourself, say what you are doing on Holiday Detroit 2025.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kiko, and I am one of the vocalists for Holiday Detroit. This is my fourth year as a part of this amazing
Yay.
production. And I just want to say if you miss this show, you are really going to miss out on a treat. Um, about 90% of the cast is from Detroit.
Yes.
The babies, the dance, when I tell you those babies dance. And of course, they're trained under the most amazing Lisa McCall. Um, Myself, along with so many other amazing vocalists, we're going to be bringing the music, the band. I mean, it's just a spectacular show. So we are looking for everyone. It's a group effort. Support the arts. The arts are not dead in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Please support the arts. We're looking forward to Detroit coming out and showing up as they always do. And this is your chance to give back to your community, to your city, to your youth by giving a donation, big or small. All of it helps.
All right. And then sitting next to you, we have.
Hello. I'm Gianna Hamilton, and I'm one of the dancers of this production. This is actually my first year doing Holiday Detroit, and I must say that it blew me completely away in terms of being able to do all different styles of dance. Just the community. It felt like a warm hug the first day of rehearsal. It felt like everybody knew each other, and we were all ready to work. And everyone has their own like spice. Everyone has their own talent. And so when we come together and make this show like happen, I know this is going to be incredible with the vocalists and the band together. it's going to be absolutely insane. And so if y'all miss this, like she said, y'all are missing a great show. This is beautiful.
All right. And so I know that you all saw at the beginning the promo video that we have. You saw the passion that's gone into making this show happen. You saw the talent that's going to be on stage to go ahead and make this show happen. And so please, this is the time that you're able to show your support for Detroit performers, for Detroit talent, and for Detroit production. So go to Kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit, or you can go ahead and click the link that's going to show up in the comments to go ahead and give your donation to Kickstarter. We're making sure to reach that $5,000 goal to go ahead and support Holiday Detroit 2025. So stay tuned, stick with the show. We're going to go ahead and have some more fun, talk with everybody, and kind of get some more information about what you're supporting, what we have going on. So going to you, Lisa, kind of tell me or tell the people, what was the moment of memory that first sparked the idea for this show?
Well, I have been blessed to work in New York for 20 plus years on Broadway. I have been blessed to be in the industry from the age of 10, from Broadway to concert dance. In the late 80s, I was with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. And I was fortunate enough to move and live in New York. However, everybody should not have to move to New York or LA to have a career. You should not be punished as an artist if you choose to stay in Detroit. So I wanted to provide opportunities that I had with Broadway style productions of caliber to give everybody a chance to shine and work. That included lighting engineer, sound engineer, wardrobe, stage managers, dancers, singers, creative directors. I wanted to pretty much hire our own local artists and give them an opportunity to do what they do best. We have great shows that come through Detroit all the time at the Fisher, but we're usually in the audience.
Okay. And I love that synopsis that you gave. I love that showing your why of why you're doing this in the first place. So I am curious. This is, how many years have you been doing this show now?
So I've been doing this style of production. This would be the 26th year, but the last 2 years is the biggest. Like the shows have went from smaller shows to like a huge historical mainstream venue. So I would say last year, and I think even this year is bigger than last year. So now we're a full operational Broadway style production.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take this next question to the cast, and we can, you all can jump in where you feel that you can answer this question. Kind of tell me what's been your experience of working with Lisa McCall on this Holiday Detroit production, and what have you enjoyed the most about it? Feel free to jump in, whoever.
Mike Lynch here. The camaraderie, the level of professionalism. As Lisa said, we here in Detroit can bring it too. Don't forget Motown. Hey, we know how to make things pop and go. And Lisa has been very, very adamant about she's saying she wants the best, and we bring the people the best. The kids, as Kiko stated, the young kids, they're all highly professionals and been trained to do and just be excited about it. The rehearsals are just awesome. Everybody's laughing and talking, but keeping it on a level of professionalism, and I love that.
I like to piggyback off that. To know Miss Lisa McCall is to know that she does not play around. Okay. So for us to be able to have fun in rehearsals, first of all, for her to select you, because everybody's hand selected, that's major. You get hand selected to work under Lisa McCall. That's huge in itself. And then the professionalism, it's like, it's big. It's not just your local showcase or talent show. This is, like Mike Lynch said, this is Broadway. This show could go on the road at any point.
Absolutely.
Like seriously, it could go on the road.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we gonna speak that into existence.
Amen.
But yeah, just you know, and within her being as strict as she is when it comes to the production, you learn a lot. You learn and you grow. She's
Mhm.
not being this way to criticize you or to chastise you. Everything that she's doing is to help us grow as artists, whether it's on or off the stage.
Right.
So you get it's like a full training, when you get up under Miss Lisa McCall. So I'm just honored and I'm excited.
Definitely. I want to kind of piggyback off what you said about me as a dancer. I think Miss Lisa McCall really pushes me personally, and she expects the absolute best out of you. No matter how long you've been dancing, how long you've been singing, she expects the best. And so when she comes into the room, automatically everybody's sitting up.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Everybody just sit up because it's a beautiful thing. And it's also very inspiring too, because being a young dancer, being a young choreographer, watching you handle business, watching how you're very efficient and how you do everything has been very inspiring for me. And again, pushing me to limits I didn't even think I could reach, and doing things that I didn't think I could do. And I think you're preparing me for whatever roles I do in the future. So I really appreciate you for that, for sure.
A long, lucrative career.
Yes.
I love great artists. I like whatever field you in. I like the best of the best. I like the best stage manager, the best wardrobe, the best lighting director, the
Yes,
best
you do.
singers, the best
She don't
dancers.
play.
I like excellence.
Mhm.
I grew up with some of the best people in the industry. I came from Dr. Teddy Harris, Dr. Rudolph Hawkins, Clifford Fears.
Rudy.
I worked with Mr. Ailey. I worked with Miss Dunham, Charlie Atkins, Aretha Franklin, a 30-year tenure with her. I just worked with some of the best, and they
Yeah.
paved the way, and they were perfectionists. And I got a chance to grow up under excellence.
Mhm.
And so that is what I aspire to be, to continue the legacy of helping produce excellence.
So, with that excellence that you're saying that you're producing, we've already seen it. I actually have worked with you before on some other productions, being a drummer, and I've always enjoyed the time that I was able to spend working on your productions,
Mm-hmm.
being a musician, being instrumental in making this that show happen. So, kind of tell me, with this Kickstarter that we're putting out, that you're putting out for 2025 to support the Holiday Detroit show, kind of tell us, how is that going to support or even increase the excellence of Holiday Detroit?
Well, the goal is 5,000 on, because we have wardrobe, even feeding a cast of
Yes.
over 80 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's how large our cast is.
Mhm.
That's a bill. So anything that offset costs from, we got 2 artists that's coming in from New York, or someone's salary, or wardrobe, or costume, or more money for advertising. It's just so many areas where that money can help us.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that you're putting this Kickstarter out. You're doing this production to go ahead and help the local artists, to
Mhm.
go ahead and promote that local talent. So, for those of you all watching, when you're trying to understand, well, what am I going to go ahead and support by donating to the Kickstarter? That's who and what you're supporting. You're supporting local Detroit artists. You're supporting the local talent. You're supporting a platform that's being created to give that showcase for those of us here from the D, to showcase what we can do
Absolutely.
and what we
Mhm.
got. So
Absolutely.
please, this is the time that you can go ahead and go onto Kickstarter.com. You can click the link that is going to be in the comments to take you directly there, or you can go ahead and go to Kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit, and make that donation. You were able to see how the campaign is going. You were able to see more of what you're supporting by being here in this live stream today. So, going back, Mama Lisa. Well, I'm sorry, I call you Mama Lisa. Everybody call you Mama Lisa. You've been Mama
Everybody
Lisa to
calls me
me.
Mama Lisa. Yes.
So yeah, Mama Lisa. So just kind of tell me, this is another year of the production. Kind of tell me what has been some of the successes that you've had, but also kind of tell me what's been the challenges so far for putting this show on.
Well, to put a show together this large without a sponsor or a grant,
Mm.
that's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's faith. It's stepping out on faith. You know, you in a union house.
Mm-hmm.
Right there alone,
Yeah.
that's a hefty bill.
Uh-huh.
Advertising.
Mm-hmm.
You advertising costs.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you have a cast that you have to pay. Just making everything happen. It's the little things like, you know, you got costumes, you got wardrobe, you got union costs, you got so many people to pay, so that's a little stressful.
That
Mhm.
venue, the venue
The
alone
venue alone
is a big bill.
is a large bill. It's
Yes,
music
it is.
costs.
Yeah.
But it's a stellar show.
Yes.
And it has lived up to the expectations for many, many, many years. It takes people on an emotional roller coaster. Like, you will tap your feet, you will clap, you will cry, you will reminisce.
Mm-hmm.
We got jazz, we got blues, we got gospel, we got hip hop for the young people, we got Motown. We even take you over to Africa. So
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a show.
That's true.
And then I miss people dressing up, going out to dinner and seeing a great production.
Mhm.
So I make it an experience. So that's been, in the end, that makes it worth it. It's a stellar production with 90% of all Detroit cast.
Mm.
So that is the great thing. The challenge is basically at this point is just money, because it's not the show.
Well, you've been doing this for a while, and specifically with this show, and I guess this might be a question that I can then go from you and then go to Mike. When we're talking about the different people that are participating in this show, obviously we know we have the vocalists, we have the singers, we have the dancers. The question that I have, the people that are behind the scenes, what are some of those people? And I know we have Mike, the stage manager, here, but if you can go ahead and kind of highlight some of those, and then we'll give that same question to Mike.
What's so amazing, a lot of the people that work behind the scenes is also people that's been in my life 30, 40 years.
Yes.
And I know their work, I know their worth, I know their value, and they also family.
Mm-hmm.
So besides Mike Lynch, extraordinary stage manager that has done every production, every television show, every tour you
Okay.
can name, there's Lumumba Reynolds.
Mhm.
He's amazing. He's a part of our show. And then we have my son,
Kyle.
Kyle Abrams, who was our production manager.
Mhm.
But not that he's just my son. He is an amazing production manager, and
Yeah.
he keeps everything in place. He hires the best of the best.
Mhm.
We have Kim, the singer. We have his lighting designer. His name is Don. Don is amazing. He's one of the best in the industry. And then we just have some wonderful, people that work up under Kyle. It's so many movers and shakers. I don't always even know how many people we have, but
Yeah.
those are some of the people that I grew up with. That's amazing in those positions.
Okay, and then so to you, Mike, with you being the stage manager, I'm assuming that you interact with a lot of these behind the scenes people. So kind of share
Absolutely.
that experience of how it's been working with these great talented people in the D.
It's a wonderful experience. Kyle is our PM, production manager. He is the top of our line for questions and answers, and he respects us. We meet. I love the pre-meetings that we do with Kyle and the team. Where, like it's been said throughout here, it's a family orientated but a professional level. We know when to stop playing. We know that it's time to get down to business. And we work with the stage hands and the production crew at the music hall. I know all of them. Kyle knows all of them, and we have a good working relationship. And what I really love is the fact that we're not overlooked. It's not just because Kyle is her son. Lisa respects us all, And when I got the call to do this show, I was elated because I knew her work, her history, and we've been knowing each other for over 30 years. So I was very elated and happy to get the call. So Kiko, like you said, when you get that call, okay, it's showtime and we're doing a great thing. So please, please, your money will be well spent and come out, tell everybody about it. Get those tickets are on sale currently at the Music Hall box office,
They can go to holidaydetroit.com.
holidaydetroit.com, and get those tickets and support us. That's another way to support us because my vision, and I've said this, I'm not just saying it tonight. I said, Lisa, we need to do a Holiday Detroit TV special. And we're going to, that's going to happen too. I have been saying this to her because our team is A1. We stellar.
And so, talking about the stellar things that are happening behind the stage with the people, the ones doing the production, I want to go ahead and kind of take it to the dancers and singers. I know we have one of those each here, so we can go with you, Gianna. Is there like a particular song, piece of choreography, or scene that kind of pushes you the most, kind of pushes you in a good way? And then the same question to you, Tico.
For me, it's always going to be the opening number. I love music. It's something about it. I remember the first day that we started choreography on the opening, and the speakers were turned up all the way, and I Love Music was just playing out, and everyone in the studio was just goofing around and just vibing out. Like, everyone closed their eyes and was like, what is this beat right here? I will never forget that. And so just the feeling of that song, because it's so real. As a dancer, I really love music, and you hear all types of stuff in the music. You hear the different beats and the drums and the strings, and it just makes you inspired.
And it's going to be live music.
Ooh, that's the
band.
It's so funny that she mentioned that song because I'm the lead singer on that song.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, so of course all my songs are my favorite, but if I could pick a favorite, it's the gospel number, because that gospel number gets everybody going. It's like, because people don't know that we have like a mixture of music in the show, so it's like when you hit that gospel number, you'll hear people praising in the audience and dancing, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody put out a tambourine. Like it just gets them going, and it's part of the opening. So it's like, we all know that in a show, if they don't grab you by the first few minutes or that first number, you kind of know what to expect. But I mean, out the gate, we're setting the tone, and that gospel number just gets everybody
First
up
10
and
minutes
going.
of the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being there in the art. Well, actually, I'm in the show this year.
You're in the show.
I'm in the show this year, so I'll actually be there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Spoiler alert.
right. So, kind of tell us, Mama Lisa, if this Kickstarter, or when this Kickstarter happens, when it succeeds, kind of paint the picture of how the succeeding with this Kickstarter will go ahead and help and benefit the show.
Oh my goodness! First of all, it would take a lot of stress off of me, but it just offsets some of the costs. Feeding that many people, making sure everybody got their costumes, any last minute things that come up. It's good to just have seed money, to have a cushion, just helping me pay off some stuff so I don't have to always dig in my pocket, just needing help, because a lot of shows have sponsors, or they have something for the National Endowment for the Arts, they have a Kresge's grant, or they have donors, and a Kickstarter will help us. Most shows have a sponsor, and so this would be a way of the community sponsoring and making sure that we got everything covered.
And so, talking about the community, kind of tell why it is important for a show like this, Holiday Detroit, here in the city right now. I know you talked about supporting the artists, supporting Detroit, but specifically today, in this moment right now, Why is it important to have a show like this?
Because people need to release, people need to heal. This is a Kickstarter show to kick off the holiday season. Everybody is not happy around the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are lonely, some people are depressed, some people are struggling. And for those 2 hours, I just want to take away some of that depression, some of that sadness. And it's just a show to help people have a moment of joy, an experience that's positive, and of our people, our artists, our talent. You know, it's so many shows out here.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them we're in the audience.
And I'm loving it. I've been to, like I said, some of your shows, participated in some of your shows, but seeing the uniqueness of the Holiday Detroit show, especially for taking it to another level in 2025, kind of highlight, real quick, what has been something that has been elevated. I already know you started at a high level. What has something that has elevated from last year to this year that people can expect to see?
First of all, I haven't had this many dancers on the same level under one roof in a very long time. Having all the who's who of all the singers. It's the talent level in one show that, even my, musical director, a fresh start, all this great singers and all these wonderful dancers. We got dancers that's been on tour for 10 years and now they're back home. So Della Hamby, who been with Chris Brown 10 years, and she just said she haven't did a show at home in so many years. She's excited about performing at home. So just working with so many new people, so many returning people, and we're like a family. We have fun. I'm tough.
That part.
We have fun. It's
tough
fun.
love.
We
Tough love.
actually have fun. And the audience, just to provide a great show for people who need to just escape for maybe an hour or two. And that's the main thing. It kicks off the season.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, and I know that we have other cast members that are going to come in and talk about their experience, just like how we've had all of you go ahead and do. But just to kind of wrap it up, what is something that you would like to leave with the audience? And Kiko, we can start with you. What's something that you want to go ahead and leave?
Oh, I was gonna say that Kiko need to give us a hum he real quick. That's what I was gonna say. That's what we gonna leave them with.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Well, okay. Hold on. They don't put you on the spot, Kiko. So let's do this. We'll go ahead and go Gianna, Mike, and Kiko. We'll let you figure out what you're gonna go ahead and do.
Wrap it up.
Yes, wrap it up for us. Yeah. So go ahead, Gianna. Go ahead, kind of tell what do you want to leave last with the crowd.
This show, working in it, being a part of it, like Ms. McCall said, has been very healing for me as a dancer. And so with the audience, I just hope that our joy and our energy and like the spirit of the show that you see on stage transfers to the audience, and then they talk about it and they share it. And then that way next year, it'll be a whole different crew of people coming in who can experience this and have the honor to say that they actually saw a production at home that, again, had the whole Broadway effect. I'm talking about the lights, the costumes, the dancing, the talent, all of that. And it's just been a complete honor to work with Ms. McCall. It's been an honor to meet so many new people and be a part of this production. And I really hope that the audience enjoys this because I know I have.
All right, Mike. What do you want to go ahead and leave with the viewers here?
What I'd like to leave is I want you to bring your kids to experience this and say, one day I can do that too. Because we have to pass the baton and continue on and be inspired. That's how I got into theater. My parents took me to see Hello Dolly with Pearl Bailey, and then Pearly with Melba Moore, and then I saw The Wiz. And from that, it just led me. And this is such a professional level production that I think if you bring your child, if they aspire to be singers, dancers, production, Kyle is awesome. He can teach, I can teach, that you can have an experience and we can help you further along that you'll enjoy this show.
All right, I love it. Now, Kiko, you've had some time, so bring it home for us. Bring this section home for us.
Before I do that, I just want to say that, just like Mike said, it's an experience for all ages. You'll be inspired. You'll leave there ready for the next year. You know, we all leave there anticipating, all right, we can't wait till next year. And so the audience, you know, they leave out singing and dancing and everybody's talking about their favorite number. So again, bring your family out, from the littlest ones to the oldest ones. They're going to enjoy the show. And hopefully we will inspire them through our song and dance.
All right, well, let's go ahead and inspire somebody with this song that you're about to bless us with now.
Same old story back again. She's not a lover, she's just a friend. I'm sick and tired of arguing and you blame it on me. And now you think it's funny, 'cause now you want to spend your money on girls, but you forgot when you were down who was around.
Cut it. That's it. We giving away too much. I love it.
Paying homage to the great Angie Stone.
HolidayDetroit.com 2025. HolidayDetroit.com. Go there, purchase your tickets, support the Kickstarter to go ahead and support the beautiful artists that we have here today. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring in our next group, but go ahead and watch this clip, watch this video to, again, understand what you are supporting with this Kickstarter. So go ahead and watch that while we bring in our next batch of talented Detroit artists and musicians.
Let's fly away. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Let's fly away. Let's fly away. Let's fly away. Let's come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
All right, so we're back. Seeing that clip, you're able to see what you're supporting, who you're supporting, why you're supporting it. But you're also doing something to support the community, but see a good show, to see a good performance. So we're bringing in more people to go ahead and talk. So kind of let's get back to this Kickstarter, Mama Lisa. With this Kickstarter, what's the goal again we're trying to get to?
At minimum 5,000.
A minimum 5,000. So when they're going ahead and doing this supporting, are they getting something in exchange for that, or are they able to go ahead and get a shout out? What are they able to get?
Yes, so there are different tiers. When you go on a Kickstarter, they have different tiers. So like if you donate a certain amount, you will get a personal shout out. It's one where you'll actually get a VIP ticket to the show and the pre-glow and the wristband. We have one where you get a t-shirt, and then we have one where you get a personal shout out on Facebook.
Okay, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And so with people making that donation, they're able to go ahead and you're saying buy a ticket. So they're able to go on the Kickstarter
Mm-hmm.
and support and get a ticket. And
Yes.
you said they're able to get a VIP experience with one of the tiers. You said.
Yes, and then when you go on a Kickstarter,
Hmm.
it depend on what you click. It lists everything that you can get.
Okay, so what you're saying is people aren't just giving you money just to
Yes.
support, which, by the way, that's okay if you just want to do that. You can
Yeah.
give the money to go ahead and support, but they are getting something in return for their donation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It depends, but I am gonna list every donor if
Hmm.
possible, just as a thank you, as a personal shout out. But again, you know, without a grant, without a donor, without a
Hmm.
sponsor, we do need donors. So
Yeah.
this is an expensive show. We 1 month out, and we 1 week out from meeting our goal, and we're 1 month out to showtime. So it's still a lot of stuff that we got to cover, and we really, really need support. We really would love support.
Got you. So now's that opportunity for everyone to show that support, right?
Yes.
Now they can show that support by doing what?
They can buy a ticket, holidaydetroit.com. Or if they can't go to the show, they don't live in our city, but they just want to help out to our Kickstarter, donate. Any amount is appreciated. So those are different ways. Share this tonight. Share our content. Share out. Tell somebody.
Hmm.
All of those are things to help. Buy it as a gift.
Yeah.
Bring a kid. Bring your mom. Bring your husband. Bring your wife. So.
Okay, well, there you go. So take this time now, everyone, to go ahead and donate to the Kickstarter fund that is going on right now to support Holiday Detroit 2025. We're making sure to get to that $5,000 goal as soon as possible. We need everyone's support. We need everyone to go ahead and contribute. And with your contribution, you are able to at least get something in return as a ticket or the experience. But we want to make sure that we're showing everyone we support our own here in the D. And so going to some of the people that are part of this production again, that are being supported, I want to go ahead and take it over to some more cast members, some more production members that are here. So we'll go ahead and start with you, Caleb. Go ahead and kind of introduce yourself. Tell us what it is that you're doing on Holiday Detroit 2025.
Hello there. Thank you for having me. My name is Caleb Arthur. So I am actually a vocalist on Holiday Detroit. This is my second year, and I just wanted to thank, of course, Miss Lisa McCall for having me back to just return. It's definitely been a blessing to be here.
All right. And then so we have Twan. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Twan.
Hi, my name is Twan, and this is my 4th year, and this is my first time being the musical director for this Holiday Detroit production, and I'm very excited to be here.
So kind of tell us, we had that conversation with some of the other cast members, kind of what has been your experience so far with the role that you've had participating in Holiday Detroit 2025.
I can start. So this has actually been a very unique experience, very fun one at that. But I say it's so unique just because of all the different personalities that you get to see. A lot of times when I am with other productions, I get to see a lot of people that are like more like family. They're like closer to me that I've just known for a while. But with this production, you have people coming from like just different backgrounds, you have different age groups, and they're all coming together. People that Lisa has recruited and took a lot of time, effort, and energy actually, just gathering herself. And it's just been a really fun opportunity getting to know them. Of course, being with the dancers, that's going to be very fun because everyone doesn't get to participate with dancers. So that's a really unique experience for sure. And not just with being with musicians like Twan himself. That's something I'm usually used to, not really having dancers around me. So I'd say that's why it's so unique.
Okay, so yeah, Twan, same question to you, man. What has been that what has this experience been for you working on Holiday Detroit 2025?
Well, let me just say this. It's been a great experience. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. But just sitting back, I get a joy every time I get to play and it's a joy to watch as well. And Lisa is an amazing, amazing, amazing woman. And she puts a lot of work into what she does. And I'm very, very thankful to be here.
So has working on this show, has it changed the way that you see Detroit or the holidays at all?
Definitely. As far as holidays, it's brought me more closer to really getting engaged with Christmas and everything else that comes with that.
Hmm. Okay. And so for you, Caleb, you're a singer. From my understanding, this is what your second year doing a holiday trade.
Yes, sir. Oh no, not second year doing Holiday Detroit. So it is my second year doing Holiday Detroit as a singer.
Okay.
Yes. However, I actually used to be in production back in the day. This I believe this might be my fifth year with Holiday Detroit, but second as a singer.
Okay. So you know you're not new to this. You're true to this. Is what you're saying.
That's right. That's right. This has
Okay.
become a very this has been stamped in my Christmas ritual. This is a part of it now.
Okay. So kind of tell me, what has rehearsal been like for you? Are there any like special stories or funny moments that you've had while doing this?
Just as a vocalist or just in general?
Just in general, you're the vocalist. What is something that has stood out to you? That has been something that, let's say, has brought everyone closer together, or something that helped everyone bond and kind of come together as crew or as cast members.
I think when it's about like a week away from showtime and it gets really busy, everything is picking up and everyone has to be on their P's and Q's. That's when we all get a chance to really work together, and every moving part is working together hand in hand to get the vision to come to life. I think that's the part that actually has people coming together. I think it's a very beautiful thing.
And so, Twan, I know that you're the musical director for this, kind of with that experience of, I guess, directing everybody musically. That's kind of in the name.
Oh yeah.
Kind of talk about that experience doing that. I'm guessing that means you have to go ahead and kind of tell Caleb a little bit what to do sometimes, right?
Just Caleb is amazing, but just to make sure that everything goes well, I have to make sure the band is very very tight. We got some amazing guys this year as well. And then working with Edo, and we coming together just to bring this thing to life. So like I said, it's just a lot of dedication and work, hard work.
Now, the questions that I have, one thing I keep hearing as we talk to everybody, Lisa, we keep hearing how good this show is. We keep hearing the experience that everyone is having while they're participating in this. But kind of talk to me, what is the experience that you think people are going to have sitting in the audience? We're able to kind of hear what that experience is behind the curtain, but what's going to happen when people are in those seats looking at the stage?
I don't think people know what they're in for. I don't
Okay.
think people know what to expect, because Holiday Detroit is not a Christmas show. It's a holiday seasonal show.
Mhm.
It's a feel good show to kick off the season. I don't think people know that they're going to go on an emotional journey. I mean, we got voices that will move you. We got people that sing with the Clark sisters. We got people that have worked with Aretha Franklin. We got people that have worked with the OJs, played with some of everybody. And we got voices that are blues, gospel, jazz at its best.
Mhm.
And then we got dancers at their best. We have a former principal dancer from the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater
Okay.
flying in. Her name is Kalia Campbell. She used to be the principal dancer with Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. She does this duet where she dances and Tony Grant sings my favorite gospel song, which I'm not going to give away, but it's in honor of the late Judith Jameson. And then this year in honor of a family member that passed away. So I know that's going to be a very emotional scene. We are doing a small tribute to Angie Stone.
Okay.
Just some of the alerts. So I know that people are going to be moved to tears and then turn around clapping. And so I know that people really don't know what to expect. All they know is a great show, but I don't think people are going to really know what they're in for.
Well, I know that people have the opportunity to
Mhm.
purchase a ticket, so that way they can
Yes.
go ahead and for
They
sure
can go to
see what they're going to be in for.
holidaydetroit.com.
HolidayDetroit.com is where you can go ahead and purchase those
They
tickets.
can go right now.
You can go right now. right
I
now.
challenge you.
As a matter of fact,
Yes.
I'm looking at you, whoever I'm pointing at right now. You need to go
Yes.
to holidaydetroit.com and purchase that ticket. Okay, so the Kickstarter is going on right now.
Mhm.
What's the deadline we have to make sure that we reach that goal?
So our deadline is up November 26th, and with a Kickstarter, if you don't meet your goal, then you don't get any of the funds or
hmm
from the donors. So we really, really, really need your support. Um, Anything, $10, $5, $1, $100, $1,000 could help us. But sharing the Kickstarter, sharing our flyer, sharing the video, all of those things are ways to help us.
Got you. And so make sure you all use this as an opportunity to share. Make sure you use this as an opportunity to support. If you aren't even able to support financially, you can support with the contribution of sending it to someone that might want to go to something like this.
Mhm.
You can go ahead and share it to somebody that wants to take their family out during the holiday season and have a good time out in the town. You can go ahead and share this and send this to someone that has the ability to purchase the ticket, go out, spend the night on the town with their beloved one, with their spouse, their significant other, and have a good time out here in the city. And the location for this is going on. It's at Music Hall, right?
It's at Music Hall, December 18th, 7:30 p.m. show. And one thing I also want to mention, there's art, there's entertainment, but there's an educational component to this as well. It's important to keep arts in the school system.
hmm
I have been department head at Voyager College Prep. I've been an employee there for over 20 years. I'm the department head over the performing arts. So our young people, our dancers, get the opportunity to dance alongside people like Della Hamby, like Gianna, like Spencer Richardson Moore. My kids are exposed to dancing with alongside great artists. So they are exposed to this kind of opportunity from Voyager. And so we train young men how to be stagehands. We train them how to work in production alongside,
hmm
professionals. We teach kids how to work along in wardrobe. So we're training up kids hands on that you can't learn in the books.
And so it sounds like that's really important to you to go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and get the kids participating early on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that kind of leads me to my next question, going to Caleb or Twan. Kind of how did you all get started in the profession that you're going in now, with either your singing or your music? Kind of tell me how you got started.
All right, for sure. Yeah, so that's actually a very interesting thing that we can really get into. So of course, I actually did start backstage in production. Now, I started off as a videographer. Of course, then I got moved to like more backstage work. Actually, like being a stagehand. Fun fact, I know. I believe Mike Lynch was in here earlier, right?
Yep.
So before there was Mike Lynch, it was me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun time. But that actually kick-started a lot of my career, like stage managing. I've actually done quite a bit of stage managing since then, and I was able to like just take all of what I learned from Holiday Detroit and transfer that onto a lot of professional work that I've done doing like stage management stuff, stage hand stuff. I've worked with 97.9 before. I think I've worked with I believe I worked with 109.5 before.
Okay.
Yes, I believe I worked with them before, but yeah, it's a lot of different things I've done. Of course, I did videography. That's how I started off because I was already doing that professionally. So that just expanded a lot of my experience there.
So I'm curious then. So how do we go from doing videography to then you being a vocalist and singing?
Well, that actually is an interesting story. So there are some people that have actually heard me sing before, and they have really poured into me and encouraged me to do this. So like Kyle, he's one person that really kind of just said, hey, like you need this is where you belong. Like this is absolutely something that you need to be doing. Of course, Kiko has talked to me. She's encouraged me before. We also have someone else that has been with me. He's new here. This is his first year. His name is Eric Brown. We've been together before. We've sang together before. So it's a blessing to have him here, just like to be like alongside me. That's awesome. But eventually, I got the courage to actually go ahead and audition, and Lisa has definitely made me feel like I actually do belong here. Definitely, absolutely. I'm very fortunate just to have her, encourage me, pour into me like all of her knowledge and wisdom and stuff like that. Because I promise you, I would not be here if it was not for Lisa. Because she saw something in me that I really did not see in myself, and she has allowed me to prove that.
I love it. So, Twan, what's your origin story?
Okay, so my good friend, excuse me, Amir, he brought me in, and he was just like, he said, "Man, I got this opportunity, man. This is one of the dopest plays." And I was like, "Okay." So I saw some little clips and everything, and when I came to rehearsal and I got to just see it, come together, I was like, "Wow." So I've been working alongside him. Shouts out to him, my good friend. And then this year, I got the call, and I was like, "Man, I'd love to be on board." And so um, it's always a joy to do this production. Like I said, and Lisa is just, and Kyle, that's my dude, 50 grand. But Lisa is amazing. All of the singers, all of the dancers, this is like wow. Like I'm amazed, every single time. So um yeah, I love it, man.
So, kind of with everything that you've done, Lisa talked about supporting kids in their musical and artistic endeavors. So, could you kind of talk about some of the support that you all have received, either in your childhood, or even kind of even now as an adult, that's supporting you all as artists?
Okay. Um, I definitely, my family, they real big on, whatever you do, take it to the next level. That's in all things, whether it's music, cooking, and music just stuck to me. So everywhere I go, I always take little nuggets from different people that I've worked with, like Dramatics and Genuine and all those people, and I take that and just embellish, you know.
And same question to you, Caleb. Kind of what's been or who has been some of the people that supported you in your journey as an artist so far?
Absolutely. So I am what a lot of people like to call a late bloomer. So I haven't actually started singing until I was about 14 or 15. That's when I really actually discovered that I might have a voice, right? And the person that really poured into me the most was my first vocal coach, Eva Robinson. She has done so many amazing things. She had got me my first like performance ever at the Universal Circus. That was the first time I've ever performed anywhere. So she was always the person that's always said, like, look, Caleb, like gain all the skills that you can, but never let go of music, because that is where you belong and that's where you're going to stay for the rest of life, because it can never leave you. Only you can let it go. So hold on to it.
And so, everyone that has supported them on this journey, those have been people that have given that support, that continue to give that support. So that means you all watching, you can do the same thing. You can continue to support Caleb. You can continue to support Twine on their journey to go ahead and showcase who they are by supporting with the Kickstarter Holiday Detroit 2025. You can go ahead and click the link that's in the comments to go ahead and make that donation, or you can go to Kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit 25, and pull it up and make that donation. And so, going back to you, Lisa, with this experience so far, you've been an OG in this game, okay, for a while doing this, okay? I've seen the things that you've done. I've seen the things that you accomplished. Why are you still doing this? It's been so long. It's been so much time. But kind of why do you just keep pushing on?
Because the worst thing in life is a person to live and die and never know their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And when something is your destiny or your purpose, and you are blessed to discover it and actually get a chance to live it out,
Mm-hmm.
that's my why.
Mm.
This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I love to do. This is what I'm designed to do. This is what I'm built to do. This is my gift from birth. And I've been able to make a living doing what I love to do and then provide opportunity for people. This is what I am. It's not a hobby. This is a way of life. This is my air.
Mm-hmm.
This is my platform.
And having that why, having that understanding of who you are, do you
Mm-hmm.
get to see that same type of passion in the people that you brought on stage?
Yes, because I handpicked everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's more than a movement to me. Dancers, artists, we're storytellers, and we are healers. And so when a person can move you in rehearsal with no lights, no costume, no makeup, they move you just with their raw talent
Mm-hmm.
because that's their spirit. You can't teach spirit.
Yeah.
You can teach dance, you can teach music, you can teach vocals, you can tighten this up. But when you doing it from spirit, when you can move people with your voice, with your presence, with your movement, that's what drives me. When somebody can change my emotion with their gift.
And talking about story, you brought that up. The story that everyone has inside of them that to go ahead and share and express the story that you're saying that you have.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see Holiday Detroit representing the story of Detroit, representing the spirit of resilience that the city has? How do you see Holiday Detroit representing that?
Because we're a city of resilience.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the most profound people in history come from Detroit. Even before Motown, we had Black Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We had some of the best musicians, the best showgirls, dancers, tap dancers, music. We are a resilient city, and historically, some of the most gifted people come from Detroit. We've always been resilient. We always bounce back. We always produce the best talent. I don't know why people find that surprising.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely hasn't been surprising as I've seen
Mm-hmm.
the type of talent that you keep putting on stage,
Mm-hmm.
and all of this talent. You say 90% of everyone is from Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead, guys. Tell us what part of Detroit that y'all from.
Yeah, West Side.
West Side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where at? What neighborhood?
We over here at 7 Mile, Wyoming area.
Okay. All right. Twine, what about you?
I'm from the good old East Side. Yeah,
Where at on the east side?
Well, Kelly area, Moraine.
Okay. Kelly area. Okay. So I'm over about Dexter Linwood, over by Central. That's where I'm at. And Lisa, where are you from?
I am originally from Detroit, Rosedale Park area is where I grew up.
Okay, all right, fancy. Okay, all right. So, guys, go ahead, drop in the comments for those of you all that are watching. Tell us what part of the city that you're from. Okay, tell us what neighborhood that you represent in, east side, west side. Tell us what neighborhood. You can even tell us the street if that's what you want to go ahead and do. But the main thing that I want everybody to go ahead and do, make sure that you're supporting Holiday Detroit 2025 with this Kickstarter. Go on there, Kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit, or click on the link in the comments. Go ahead and support. Use this as an opportunity to support those that are participating in the revival of the city, making it what it is today, and making what the future of the city of Detroit is going to go ahead and be. So use this as an opportunity to support Holiday Detroit 2025. Go ahead and purchase the tickets. You can go to holidaydetroit.com to purchase those tickets. Take your lady out, take your man out, take your friends out, take your kids out, take your grandma, auntie, big mama, la, whatever family member you want to bring. Just bring somebody.
Big money, Lala.
Big money, Lala. Okay, listen. Mama got a life too. Okay, she need to go ahead and have some fun. Okay, so we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to go ahead and do that. So, Twan, I'll go ahead and bring this question to you.
Sure.
You've been the musical director for Holiday 2025. Kind of tell us, what is something that people should expect, especially since you're the one that has had a good contribution to what's going to be the product on stage?
Man, listen, you guys are in for a treat. The music is going to be amazing. The dancing is going to be amazing. The storylines, like, you guys just have to see this. This is a show like never before. It's very well put together, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Please get your tickets.
All right, and so for you, Caleb, we had Kiko. You know, we had Kiko on here, so she was able to kind of give us a little bit of sample of her voice. I want you to keep that in the back of your mind because we're going to have you do the same thing. If anyone's a singer that's coming on this show, I'm getting you to sing. Okay, so keep that in the back of your mind. But kind of, Caleb, talk about kind of what to expect from you when you're singing on stage for this 2025 Holiday Detroit 2025.
I would say you would expect an extension of my spirit, because I definitely have a joyful spirit, and that's just something that I want to just pour on to people. So that's what I think you should expect that from me.
Okay, I love it. And so keep that in the back of your mind. We're coming back to you, Caleb. Okay, we're gonna hear some songs, singing what you got going on. So Lisa, the venue that you picked that's here in the city for Music Hall, what's your connection to there? Because I know that you've been performing here as part of our wonderful, talented city of artists. Kind of tell me, what's your experience been participating in that Music Hall?
I mean, it's historical.
Mhm.
It's historical. So to be for my show, my own show, with this big venue to fill up, to see people pulling up to my show, see my name on the marquee, people dressed up, parking, lining up with their tickets to see my show at a historical mainstream Union House venue, for me is surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And
Mm-hmm.
so, with the history that you have here in the city, performing at places like Musical Hall, what do you see the future for productions or for artists to go ahead and present their art, present themselves here in the city moving into the future?
Well, I think a show like this gives people hope that it's possible, that you can create your own stuff. We have every tool, every talent in every genre here. So I think it's inspiration. I think I give people hope. I think I inspire people to step out and do their own projects. So I think it's a spearhead.
And we're talking about the future. You seem like you're going to keep doing this until
I am.
until they drag you away.
I am.
Kind of tell me, for Holiday Detroit or even any other productions you might want to do in the future, kind of who's your dream Detroit collaborator for the future, either for Holiday Detroit or something else that you want to do?
The people I'm working with now.
Oh, okay, she said I already got my dream team.
I already have my dream team.
Okay, I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. So you hear that, Caleb and Twan? Y'all can't go nowhere now. Okay, you
we-
in this.
We
Okay,
planted in this.
yeah, you in
Got
this.
it.
So you part of the family. You can't go nowhere.
Stuck here forever.
Yeah, stuck here forever.
Until we
So
turn 100
Twan,
years old.
I'll go with you. Kind of, what's a word that you want to go ahead and leave with the audience that's watching?
Well, definitely want you guys to come out. But definitely spread love, spread truth, stay true to yourself. And we in this holiday season, so it's always rough. So make sure that you show everybody love.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caleb. What's a word that you want to go ahead and leave before you bless us with your voice?
Man, get these tickets. You hear me? Is that camera on me too? Get these tickets, okay? We need that. We need all the
Get your
support we can get. I want to see them seats filled. We are not playing. This production is outstanding. One of the best things I have ever been a part of. So come on out and see it. It'll
Okay.
do you some good.
Hey, listen, you heard it from them themselves. Go to holidaydetroit.com to go ahead and get those tickets. And Caleb's going to show you what you're coming to go ahead and see. All right, Caleb, go ahead and set it on fire, man.
Yeah, I got you, man. The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. By giving me what you got. Ooh, yeah. Your love has captured me. Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Clap it up. Clap it up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I love it. All right, that's who you're coming to see. Caleb is going to be there on stage. Twan is there to go ahead and put this music together to keep this going. I'm going to be there actually performing. So come see me too. Okay. All right.
on out
But
now.
come
Come
see
on out.
everybody here as a
Come on
cast
out,
of the show. Come on out. Okay. I want to see y'all in the audience. So
Don't meet us
thank
there.
you,
Beat us
Caleb,
there.
for coming out. Twan, thank you for coming out. We're going to go ahead and bring in our next batch of cast members, behind the scene members, continue the conversation with Lisa McCall here. Go use this as an opportunity to support everyone that's coming in here today. Holiday Detroit 2025. Go purchase the tickets. Go to the Kickstarter to go ahead and give your support. So thanks again, y'all, for go ahead and coming in. Caleb, you sound wonderful. Twan, I'm looking forward to see what you've put together. And guys, go ahead and watch this next clip to continue to see who you're supporting, what you're putting your money towards for Holiday Detroit 2025.
Without a woman or girl.
So that's what you guys are supporting. Okay, you just saw it. You're able to go ahead and see the talent that's being put on stage. You're able to go ahead and see the quality and the level of the talent that's being presented and put on stage. When Lisa McCall puts something together for Lisa McCall Productions, she don't be slacking. Okay. All right. She got the people. She got the talent. She has the production put together. She has the stars, all from Detroit. She's supporting. She's putting the money where her mouth is. And I want you all to put the money where your mouth is. Support Holiday Detroit. Support those artists that are here in Detroit to make this happen. This is the opportunity for you to go ahead and use your money, support on the Kickstarter, purchase some tickets, and go ahead and make this continue to happen. So, Lisa, I know that you've been doing this again for a while. Okay. This is the show. We're in what year for Holiday Detroit? This is the second, third year?
6 year for actual Holiday Detroit.
Okay, 6 year for actually Holiday Detroit. Okay, so kind of tell me the evolution, kind of talk to us where this started. I know you've talked about kind of the idea that you had behind it, but when you first did that first show, kind of tell me what that experience is and then how it is from that first year to then what it's going to be for this year.
Okay, so we started at Bert's Warehouse. When Bert first built the actual theater part,
Uh-huh.
we was there. And then we moved to the Masonic Temple. And then we moved to the DIA. And then we moved to Music Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So the expansion of the level of the show, to go from 4 musicians to, at one time we had 8 to 9 musicians. We got African drummers. We got over 70 students. We have 22 professional dancers. We have a rehearsal director, Mr. Spencer Richardson Moore, who is amazing. Again, we have some of the best singers. We have the best production crew. So the show have grown because we have a full operational union stage crew. We have, industry musicians who travel with, world renowned artists. We got dancers that tour with Chris Brown, that tour with Beyonce. And then we have Warrior College Prep, which is probably the only school in the Midwest that does mainstream production on this level, that work with people like Tony Grant with, over 70 people in the cast. So I'm proud of the legacy.
Okay, and I'm loving that legacy is continuing on, and we'll continue on to talk about that with our next member that's joining us here on the couch to go ahead and talk to us, tell us about their experience, what they've been doing. So yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself, tell us your name, tell us what you're doing on Holiday Detroit 2025, and then kind of take that into how long you've been with Lisa McCall to go ahead and be a part of this production.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me first. My name is Christopher Thomas, also known as May for the Stage Thomas. I am a dancer for Holiday Detroit. I've
Yes.
been dancing with Lisa on and off for the last 5 years. And yeah, and I'm extremely blessed to know her. And honestly, dancing with Lisa is an experience. When I tell you, this lady, this woman knows everything about the dancing business, knows everyone in the dancing business. I am super blessed to be able to study up under someone like her and to perform with and next to someone like her. And I also started not only just performing with her like for shows, but I also did her Afro Cuban classes and toured with her with Afro Cuban as well.
Okay, so with you being a dancer, how long has it been since you've been working with Lisa?
So it's been about 6 years, almost 5 or 6 years
No, Chris,
since.
I met you when you was a very young man in college.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that
yes.
was in 2000.
I think that was like 2014 or
Yeah.
2013.
Okay.
Because the
Okay.
very
Let's
first time was
go a little
African World.
further
But
back.
listen, when I first met Lisa, I wasn't able to dance with her yet because I still had training to do. And I first met her at African World, and
That's true.
I said, one of your dancers named Candace Simone says that you are a choreographer and I'm looking to get into the field. Da, da, da. She says, well, you're here. Are you going to take some classes? I said, yeah. She's like, well, I'm sure I'll be able to see you. And I said, okay. And then the next time I seen her, she came and she did a master class at my college. And I said, oh, this is my second chance. I'm going for it. And I'm telling you, I danced for my life. And listen, when you're oppressing Lisa, because she has a stone cold face. You could be doing the best, and she says, that was okay. But I remember distinctively, she asked who got legs and who got turns, and I raised my hand for everything. And she jerked her head to the side. She said, let me see. Now, if you get that, you know you got her attention.
Mhm.
And when listen, I took advantage of it, and she remembered who I was, and she posted she was looking for one or two dancers, and I hit her up. I said, do you remember me? I know this person, I know that person. And she's like, well, you can come in and I'll see what you got. And I nailed it.
And ever since then.
So
And
you've
ever
been
since
part of the
then.
crew ever since then. So
Mhm.
Chris, kind of tell me, you were taking advantage of the opportunity to work with Mama Lisa. So kind of tell me, how has Mama Lisa helped you level up in your craft, in your artistry?
She has helped me leveled up by making me perfect my craft and making me own who I am on the dance floor and off the dance floor. Like when you work with Mama Lisa, you understand that it's not just about what you do on stage. It's about how you carry yourself off of stage as well. It's about your mentality, about who you are, knowing what you want to do, and like having that drive and that fortitude to actually get it done. And work with Mama Lisa, I know you always got to be ready because you never know when a job is going to come up. And you always need that leg. You always need to be on that leg. And you always have to make the people feel something. She doesn't just have you dance for entertainment. She has you dance to speak to people, to move people. Every single one of her pieces that she choreographed has a meaning and a story. And you got to be able to tell that story along with perform the choreography. So that is one of the things she has really made me master the craft on multiple levels beyond just technique.
So I want to piggyback off of Chris. Um, a lot of choreographers or singers, you can tell where I am in my life based on what I choreograph. That's my way of speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Each piece in my show is personal. It represents a certain part of my life, a certain emotion, certain relationship, a certain loss, a certain healing. And a lot of people create so much life on stage, they forget to create it
Mm,
in their real life. I remember Alvin Ailey spoke of that he created so much life on stage. He created memories, blood memories is what he
mm,
called it, of his childhood, the racism growing up in the South. And he created these legendary ballets that represented his life.
mm,
And so I can relate to creating all of this work. Like I am at peace when I'm creating.
mm.
And so again, I it's not how many turns you can do, how high your leg go, it's what you do with the movement, it's the story you tell.
Hmm. And so, with this story that's being told with Holiday Detroit 2025, kind of tell us what is something that led you to go ahead and put this story together that's coming from an inspiration of your personal life.
I mean, it's always been my way of speaking
Hmm.
through dance. Like this is not new, it's just exposed.
Hmm.
But I've always created. Now I'm just providing opportunities for other people as part of my healing.
And so, when you're looking for those giving those opportunities to others, finding others to participate, Chris talked about how he ran into you and how
Mm-hmm.
you guys kind of connected and you found him, or maybe he found you, whichever way
Mm-hmm.
you want to look at that. How do you go ahead and find others like Chris to go ahead and either support or to work with or give opportunities to?
Well, it's easy now because we have social media and you
Mm,
can click on, see somebody on Instagram, TikTok, and you might say, who is this person? But before all
mm-hmm,
of that, we actually took classes together. We went out to dance, we socialized, and you might see somebody in the show, somebody
yeah.
might refer. But or have auditions. Like I often don't change my cast, but it's always a diamond in the rough. So I
Mm-hmm.
have auditions.
Okay, I love it.
Hmm.
So Chris, kind of talk about. I know you have that experience of working with Mama Lisa so far. Kind of, what do you want to see happen in the future, either for your artistry working with Mama Lisa, or just your artistry in Detroit? Period. What do you see future wise, or what do you want to have happen on your artistic level?
For me, I want to get more into choreography because I have so many stories as well. Like I have had a life, and the stories that I'm going to be able to tell with the level of dancers I'm going to be able to tell it with is going to be something for the city and even the world to see. And working with Mama Lisa, like I said, she always worked from a place of truth. And she's like one of the perfect people to work with because she's gonna say it regardless, and she's going to stand 10 toes down on it, and that's more of who I am as well, and that's how bold the stories that I have to tell are as well. So for me, that's where I want to go. I want to move more into choreography so that I can like really regurgitate those same lessons that she taught me about dance and how I can use dance and how dance is really my superpower. It's not just like a skill to learn, but it's like how I can speak to people who don't even speak my language,
Mm,
how I can tell my
Hmm.
story without saying a single word, you know. And then for Mama Lisa, I would love to see her on the Detroit Walk of Fame. I would love to see her painted on the side of the music hall like Stevie Wonder was. Like I would
Hmm.
like to see her get funded by the city of Detroit in the state of Michigan for her talent and the talent that she has curated here in the city. She has been doing work in the city for a very long time. She has worked with artists nationally, internationally, some Detroit type best artists, and she's always given opportunity to Detroit dancers first. And honestly, when you look at your community and people who have come from your community, I have a special place in my heart for those who always give back to the people that gave unto them. You know, she came from Detroit. She learned and grew in Detroit, went across the world, learned and grew some more, and came back to Detroit and gave everything she knew back to the youth, back to her people, and gave us opportunities to get our wings so that we can go explore the world. And even if we can't explore the world, have a taste of what it's like to be out there at that professional level.
And see, that's exactly why we're here doing this live stream today. You heard the words that came out of Chris's mouth in regards to what Lisa McCall has contributed to Detroit, the support that he has received from her, the support that he has seen her give to other people. And that's why we're asking for you all out there to go ahead and give that support in kind, in return, on the Kickstarter program, on the Kickstarter funding, to go ahead and support Holiday Detroit 2025. So this is your opportunity, your chance to go ahead and do that. I know there are lots of you out there that have either attended a class of Lisa McCall's, you sent your students to a class of Lisa McCall's, you've participated in a show that was put together by Lisa McCall, or even you just went and saw the show that's been by Lisa McCall. So all of you have the opportunity now, right now, to go ahead and make a contribution to the Kickstarter Holiday Detroit 2025. You can go ahead and click the link that's in the comments, or you can go to kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit 2025, and make that donation. Or you can go on holidaydetroit.com and purchase a ticket to go ahead and have a good night out. Go ahead and see a good show. Have a night out on the town. Whatever you want to go ahead and do, give it as a gift to somebody else if you can't make it because you're doing something else. Go ahead and show that support. Use this as an opportunity to support good things that are happening here in the city of Detroit. So, Lisa, kind of tell us some more when it comes to what you see Holiday Detroit being, that connection to the city. How do you see it supporting the city? I know we've talked about, it's supporting the people here, but you see the revitalization that's happened for the city of Detroit with the comeback per se that we want to go ahead and talk about. How do you see Holiday Detroit contributing to that comeback of the city of Detroit?
Tradition. I think when people come visit Detroit around the holiday season, this should be a tradition. You go see a great show. Holiday Detroit should be one of our traditions. Like in LA, Debbie Allen has the hot chocolate nutcracker. Everyone knows it's coming. It's a big part of Debbie Allen. I think this is our version. It should be tradition. Holiday Detroit should be celebrated. People should fly in to come be a part and see Holiday Detroit. I think City Council, I think the mayor's office, I think everybody in Detroit should rally behind. This is our show. I think it should be our tradition, like they got the Rockettes in New York. Every holiday season, you go to Radio City Music Hall to see the Rockettes. That's a big show. It's tradition. It's been in New York for many, many, many years, and then they tour. But the show that does not tour, it every year at Radio City, it's part of New York tradition. It kicks off the holiday season. I think Holiday Detroit should be the same. It should be our Detroit kick off the season show.
And so when we're talking about Holiday Detroit becoming a staple in the city of Detroit, has it kind of talk to us? How has it continued to grow? We know that you said you started out with having the idea and then having it in Birdstown and Eastern Market. So kind of as it's continued to grow, I know you've seen the impact it's had specifically on the people that are participating, but what's that impact that you're seeing that it's having on the city within itself?
The word is getting out. Word of mouth is the best advertising. More and more people, it's like, oh my God, did you see Holiday Detroit? And so each year it gets bigger from word of mouth. It's the reputation. It's the content. It's the consistency of let your work speak for itself. So sometimes, the journey is long and the destination is amazing, but you want to enjoy the ride. And each year it gets bigger. More and more people is learning. There's a buzz generating about it. We just want to get support and fill up those seats. It's easy to do stuff with a big budget. Without a budget, you solely got to rely on talent. because there are no gimmicks, you know.
Yeah.
It's just so
Yeah. Well, I know with Chris, you have the talent to go ahead and be up there on stage. You're able to go ahead and see the smiles on the faces in the crowd as you go ahead and share your craft and you do what you do. Kind of what do you see for Holiday Detroit able to continue on and support artists like yourself?
Yes, I'm also going to go with tradition. And I feel like it will be a staple show for those in Detroit who are dancers and singers and even musicians and production artists who can use this as a great resume builder. Like, I really feel like it can really hold that weight. So when somebody put that on their resume, like, oh, you worked on Holiday Detroit? Okay, I know you got some skill under your belt because I'm telling you, like, she does not just put on a show, she puts on productions, productions, full productions, like not missing a dot on the I, not missing one cross on the T. So I can really see artists really developing themselves and developing their crafts in dance, in singing, in performing, in costume designing, in lighting and
Mhm.
audio, all that. I could really see it being a staple for a goal for someone to say, before I leave Detroit or when I start my career, I want to work on Holiday
Mhm.
Detroit. Some point in my career, I want to be able to say that I've done that show.
Awesome, and I love it. And so, kind of continuing on, just talking about what you're loving about Holiday Detroit and what you see for the future of it. Dive a bit deeper into that feeling that you're getting when you're able to participate and share your craft. When you're given that opportunity on stage to do the thing that you love, kind of share what that feeling is with everybody.
It feels um one is nerve wracking because I always want to do well, right? And so anytime you want to do well, you get that a little bit of a nervous feeling. It's like, whoo. But also it's like when you start dancing on stage and you hear the oohs, the ahs, the applause, it is so rewarding in itself. Like honestly, it it feels as if you literally just came to a mountaintop
Mhm.
and you get that first breath of fresh, crisp air. It's I made it. I'm doing it, and everybody can see it,
Mhm.
and I can share with everybody, and I can just go all in and leave it all out on the stage, and it is one of the best feelings that you could ever have.
I love it. And so I do drumming, and I love the interaction that happens between the drummers and the dancers.
Mhm.
And so, kind of, Chris, talk about that connection that you're able to make with the other cast members as you're up there on stage. I know that we're working with working because there are smaller kids in the show too. So
Mhm.
you're kind of talk about that. What has been like that connection you've been able to make with everyone, and from the little ones all the way to the ones that have been doing this for a while, kind of what has that connection been for you?
It's kind of been like a family reunion. So it's like a lot of the
Yes.
people that I'm dancing with are some of my peers. I've danced with them with Lisa before, or I've danced with them in college before, or
Mhm.
another show or somewhere. And then a lot of them are other people that I've known in the community that like I haven't been able to dance with. So it's kind of like them first cousins that live out of state that finally come to the state. Like you've been following each other on social media, but y'all finally get to work together. And then the little kids is like your little cousins. You showing them the ropes,
Mhm.
giving them a new skill, or they showing you, like y'all said, their new skills. And it's amazing. It really feels like that family reunion vibe that everybody's coming together, the
Mhm.
reuniting, the introducing, the new networking, new friends, new family that you're meeting, and it's amazing.
I love it. And Lisa, kind of talk to me about with the kids. You brought that up before about the education. Kind of what has Holiday Detroit been able to do to bring in the little ones onto this production?
Giving them an opportunity to see how a professional show really goes, even at their young age. The preparation, the training, the teaching them stage etiquette, teaching them how to perform, training them, allowing them to see professional dancers
Mhm.
That's very inspiring for a young dancer to see a professional dancer. It gives them hope. It builds discipline. It builds confidence. And then when I was younger, Coleman Young had a program that he funded, which was Kim Weston's Festival of the Performing Arts. And we would get paid actually an allowance through the city
Mhm.
as a summer youth program to train with professionals. And we would train in dance and visual arts and music and theater. And that program will produce some of the most iconic figures of Detroit careers. I come from there. James Carter come from there. Ollie Jackson, um, Jennifer Reeves. I mean, the list goes on to some of the most professional artists that from Detroit come
Mhm.
from this program. And somebody took the time to mentor and shape me. And so I wanted to do the same thing, mentor young people that it's possible.
Mhm.
That's my whole thing. It's
Mhm.
possible
Mhm.
that you can make a living as a dancer, as a choreographer, as a musician, as a composer, as a playwright. You know, we had Ron Milner. Ron Milner was one of the most famous African American playwrights in the industry that happened to be from Detroit,
Mhm.
and Woody King, and you know, so many great artists. Charlie Atkins, who was the choreographer for Motown.
Yeah.
I come up under all of these people who helped shape me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
you
I'm
know,
I'm loving it because you're very humble in regards to how you explain all these things. As you go ahead and tell your story, you don't brag about these things a lot. So when you're telling me kind of what your experience that you've had doing this over this period of time, it's always awe inspiring to go ahead and see what you're doing
hmm
and inspiring me to go ahead and do some other things as well. So I love the fact that you're able to share your story, tell your story, go ahead and put these productions out to go ahead and show everyone what's
hmm
capable, what's possible here in the city, to go ahead and give people like myself, like Chris, an opportunity to showcase their talent.
hmm
And everyone here that's watching has the opportunity to go ahead and support you, support Holiday Detroit 2025 with this Kickstarter. So, Chris, I'll let you kind of wrap it up towards the end here. What with this support that will be coming from everyone with this Kickstarter, with either giving a donation, purchasing a ticket, kind of explain what that support, how it would feel to you, how it would feel having that support from those here in the city or abroad.
I would feel so fulfilled and so grateful, honestly, to have that support, because I really do this not just for me, but for my community. A lot of people know me in the community, and they know that I'm always giving back. I'm always doing community service. I'm always, providing for a need. But to have that reciprocated for not only just me, but Lisa and the other fellow dancers and the production cast for this show, it would just be like a full circle moment, that full completed moment, and I would be so grateful, so thankful for no matter if it's $1 or $1,000. I will be grateful for any and everything that they give to us. And buying a ticket, a lot of times people don't understand that, but the ministry of presence is so powerful. So buying a ticket and letting me see you in that seat, watching me perform the craft that I worked so hard on for years to perfect, will mean the world to me.
I love it. So you heard that from Chris here tonight, guys. You've been hearing the conversation that we've been having all night while we're on this live stream. Support Holiday Detroit 2025. Send a donation to the Kickstarter. Go ahead and purchase a ticket. Share the flyer. Share the video. Take someone take someone in your family out for the evening to go ahead and see what Detroit is about. To see what the dancers, the singers, the musicians, the choreographers, the artists, the ones doing the lighting, the ones behind the scenes helping to put this production together. Go ahead and come to see stars on stage such as Tony Grant. Go ahead and come to see what Lisa McCall Productions is putting out and moving forward for the future. She's been doing this. She's not new to this. She's true to this. So go ahead and give that support. Go to the Kickstarter, Holiday Detroit 2025, to go ahead and give that support with that donation. So to kind of wrap up towards the end of this, Lisa, with everything with the Kickstarter, let's say you were able to exceed what your $5,000 goal is. Let's say you would go ahead and get more than enough money to go ahead and do this. Kind of tell me what your dream upgrade for Holiday Detroit is. Is that more shows,
To run
bigger
a whole
set?
weekend.
Run a whole weekend. Okay.
Run a week. I mean, a mini tour. Run a weekend. Go to another city or go. One day show. I mean, Music Hall at Union House. But just to be able, for once, to enjoy my show without the stress of I got to pay this, I got to do this. Just having that seed money to be able to have everything covered and just enjoy my show, and then come back the next night and enjoy the show again, and then eventually a mini tour. Just to see my own show touring with people who get paid to do what they love to do. I want to be responsible for people eating from their gifts. And the one more thing I want to always say, it's not what you leave people, but it's what you leave within people. And that is something that can never die. It's your legacy.
Yeah. I love it. And you're definitely leaving a strong legacy here with Holiday Detroit 2025. So everyone that's, again, watching, this is your opportunity to help Lisa McCall continue the legacy of what she started, to go ahead and support people that you've seen here tonight on the show. You've seen Chris. You've seen Mike. You've seen Kiko. You've seen everyone that's come on here tonight to talk about their experience, and it's all been positive. I haven't heard one bad thing anyone has had to go ahead and say tonight. As a matter of fact, everyone that has sat on that couch has had smiles the whole entire time. These people have come on their own time. They're not getting paid for this, to go ahead and give the support to go ahead and be here tonight to go ahead and support Lisa McCall in this production for Holiday Detroit 2025. So if they're able to go ahead and do that, that means you are watching, you have the opportunity to do something just from sitting there on your couch. You can press a button. You can go ahead and share this live stream. You can share this video. You can share any flyers that you see to go ahead and get the support for the Kickstarter for Holiday Detroit 2025. You can go ahead and click that link that's in the comments to go ahead and make that donation. You can go to Kickstarter.com, search Holiday Detroit 2025, and make that donation. You can go to HolidayDetroit.com to go ahead and purchase tickets and see who the people are that you're supporting. And so you're able to use this as a chance and opportunity to go ahead and give back to Lisa McCall, who's given so much to us here in Detroit. So I'll go ahead and let you kind of end this and leave it off, and then we'll go ahead and roll out with our video. But what is the last thing that you want to go ahead and leave with the audience that's watching tonight?
Once again, I know if you see this show once, that you will understand it's worth it. I just want to see people in the audience. I want to see people feel good. I want to see people tapping their feet. I just want people to dress up and come see a great show. Once again, we're at Music Hall December 18th, 7:30 p.m. HolidayDetroit.com. And if you can click on the link for our Kickstarter. But just all artists, just don't give up. Do your projects. Let your voices be heard. And do it at home. And it's possible.
I love it. I love it. All right, everyone. Well, Chris, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for showing us who you are and why you're doing this. And everyone out there watching, don't forget to go ahead and go support Holiday Detroit 2025 on the Kickstarter. Make that donation. Purchase those tickets. Come out and see the show. Bring your family. Bring your loved ones. And have a good time on that night. So on that note, we're going to roll out with our promo video for Holiday Detroit 25. Lisa McCall, thank you so much for coming out here tonight. And I'm glad that we're able to have you. My name is Imani Jamal. I've been the host for you all this evening, and I've had a great time.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone, enjoy your holiday season. I'll see you all on December 18th, 7:30 p.m., bright and early, okay? All right, love y'all. Peace.
Yeah. I'm free.